All right, we're back. We are we're back with a couple random kind of figures.
Yeah, they're from different universes.
Different universes. One that we've had for a while, but just haven't gotten to yet, and then one that I've been wanting for a very long time, and they came up with a different version of it. So I picked it up because, nostalgia stuff for me is very big.
I haven't even opened the other one.
I know. But I wanted to open this one because I didn't open the other one because the other one was first. But this one is really cool.
Cool.
You want to talk about this one first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what we got?
This one's Goliath. Oh, wait.
So that's Goliath from the animated Gargoyles series. That was a series that was 2 seasons.
No one watched it.
Not a lot of people watched it. I watched it.
I did too.
Yeah, you watched it. Yep, I was. They put them on Disney Plus, and I revisited them and said, "Hey, Costello, you might like this," and you ended up loving it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great series, amazing, great characters, really cool.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is better.
We'll talk about that.
Not today.
But they come out in NECA, NECA. They developed toys for a lot of different toy lines, and they came up with these gargoyle figures, which are just remarkable and amazing. And this is the Goliath. The other Goliath came with different wings that were not closed and wrapped and looking like a cloak or a cape. But this new version that came out had both the wings and the open wings and the cloak wings, which I just think it looks awesome because every time he did that in the cartoon, it looked very cool. And
he also got a tail.
I liked it. He's got a tail, and
weird.
just a really good a lot of articulation.
Why does he have a tail?
I don't know. Why do gargoyles have tails? I don't know. Maybe help balance. I'm not sure.
Satan. Satan doesn't have a tail though.
Satan might have a tail. We don't know. I've never seen Satan. I've seen depictions of him.
Dude, this is
but
sharp.
This isn't Satan. Yeah, his claws are pretty sharp. So of all the gargoyles, what do you think about Goliath?
He's fine.
He's fine, that's it!
He's cool.
He's cool. Why is he cool?
Because look at that. Like, that's cool, right? You guys might not think so. But I do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cool.
He's very cool. He's voiced by one of my favorite actors.
I don't care about actors.
I know you don't care about actors, but Keith David, one of the best actors ever, and he has a very cool Goliath. Always had a great voice, and it was because of Keith David. So one more time. We also we're gonna get his evil clone. Do you remember the evil clone's name?
No.
Every time we play basketball, I always. We play basketball, I say his name to mess you up. Thalog. He had an evil clone named Thalog, which they also made a toy of, which I haven't gotten yet. But I'll pick it up eventually. But yeah, Goliath's pretty amazing, pretty cool. And had to have him. He now sits on our desk. And we haven't put him into the play yet because we had just opened him up. But we will. All right, so this next guy is part of the Masters of the Universe Revelation storyline. Why does he
smile like that?
I don't know. But it's this is King Grayskull from the...
I thought it was Sunman.
Well, there was the Masters vs. Sunman, but we recorded it on the Origin Sunman. But this is the Masterverse King Grayskull, and he was really brought to prominence. There was mentions of him in the old cartoon, the He-Man Master Universe cartoon. But there was he actually had a whole episode in which he was depicted in the Revelations Netflix series. And he's pretty awesome. King Grayskull is pretty cool. And I like that he came with the 2 parts of the power sword when it was shattered in half.
Yeah.
He came with the 2 parts that Roboto in the cartoon puts them together and makes the power sword again. Sorry, spoilers for that.
Actually, they're not even going to watch it.
They might not watch it. But this figure's awesome. His articulation is off the charts. He comes with the 2 different swords, and his cape has wire in it so that it could shape, and it did all kinds of cool stuff. And it's got this great real fur, which is awesome. And yeah, he's just a cool...
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but he's just a cool character. And it's kind of interesting that they kind of look alike in their stances and with their cloaks. I mean, he has his wings as a cloak. But, if they had a fight, who do you think would win? him, obviously, because he's sharper.
Really?
Not that they would ever fight, because they're both good guys. But you think this guy would win?
Definitely.
Oh,
I
interesting.
got the 2 power swords.
He's got the 2 power swords, and he's pretty awesome.
Goliath got claws, and that's it.
Goliath got claws, but
But
Goliath
he's
got
also fly.
strategy, man. He's smart, and he
Yeah,
can fly.
he's also smart. He's not dumb.
No,
like
he's
you.
whoa, easy. Man, I was gonna say he's like you. He's got 2 brain cells and they're fighting. Oh, but I think they're both very cool, very good leaders.
I like this one better.
You like Goliath better? I like Goliath as a character better, only because I spent more time with Goliath. But I think King Grayskull's a very cool leader as well, and I like they're both very strong leaders, and I like that about them. So that's why we got these toys, because they're pretty great. And you just
it hurts.
Why you keep touching it then?
Because
all right. Any final words on King Grayskull? Other than he's cool.
He's cool.
I knew you were gonna
he's
say.
okay.
Okay, he's okay. All right. Any final words on Goliath?
He's cool.
He's cool, and he keeps stabbing you, so I guess that makes it even cooler.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you're the one who
His
keeps doing
tail's
it.
also actually his tail's not that sharp. I could like do that.
It's kind of more rubberized.
His tail's like bendy.
It's bendy.
Look.
It's very bendy. Nice.
That's weird.
That's weird. It's a toy.
Okay.
All right. If these toys came to life right now, who'd you be more scared of?
Goliath. Actually, this guy could probably do more damage, but he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Both good guys.
Goliath is kind of like a demon.
But
look at his red eyes.
But he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. He's a good character.
But look at his red eyes.
I'd be more scared of Demona.
Also, he can stab me.
He keeps stabbing you anyway, so I guess he could stab you. All right. Okay. We'll be back next video with a review of the video game.
No, probably not.
Probably not. We're not
Probably
going to do that.
not.
No, okay,
Yeah,
probably
probably
not. Yeah, most likely not. Yeah, we will. All right. No.
Don't.
Don't promise that?
No.
Really?
Don't promise
you don't want to talk about Tears of the Kingdom at all?
Because none of the people here want us to.
No, oh, they really don't? I'm sure they don't.
Put your answer. I'm kidding.
We'll definitely do that later at some point. But we got to do another movie review.
For what?
There might be a movie coming out pretty soon that... Oh, that's Carly that wants to see that. Never mind.
What is it?
You don't want to see The Little Mermaid, do you?
I don't want to see
I didn't think so. But Carly does, so we might have Carly
I'll go
back.
Just for the popcorn.
And we'll go just to see it. I'm not a big fan of the live-action Disney movies. There hasn't been a good one. Although I did like Cinderella. I thought Cinderella was all right. I'm not going to lie, Cinderella was okay. But the rest of The Lion King was trash.
Hey.
Trash. Aladdin was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Definitely.
It was garbage.
The only thing I liked was...
Oh, it was so awful. Of Aladdin? There was nothing good about Aladdin.
Tiger, I guess?
The tiger? No, it was trash. And the Jungle Book wasn't very great either.
I didn't even like that original movie.
And the Beauty and the Beast, forget about it. That was awful too.
My mom loved that movie.
Loved Beauty and the Beast, but the Aladdin was the worst. It was just the worst.
Yeah.
It was like the Star Wars prequels. It didn't really exist. All right. So we'll be back at some point and talking about something else. All right. Aloha. What you got to say?
Keep on.
Do it.
No.
You like it? Do it.
Keep on being awesome, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hey.